Hey guys, Chuck here again. I wanted to do a reshoot on this video for you guys. A lot of members have been asking about what to do with insulin and medicines and stuff after the grid goes down and the gasoline's all gone. Um, my wife is insulin dependent, diabetic, as a lot of you are probably, and everybody knows insulin as well as other medicines need to be refrigerated. So that's going to be a big issue on the longevity of people's survival. Once the grid goes down, the power's all gone, and the gasoline's gone. So what I come up with is it's a RCA wine chiller. It's geo electro or electro. I can't even say this word. Electro. Anyway, unlike a regular refrigerator or a freezer, it doesn't have a compressor in there, so there's not a big kick-on draw, a big surge for power and everything. Like I say, it's an RCA, and it runs off 110 line volt. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it now, and it's down. So what I came up with for running this thing is I've got my Stanley jump pack here, which is basically a 12 volt power source, just like your car battery or a car battery. So I've got it. It's completely self-contained. I can pick it up and carry it anywhere, and I've attached a 300 watt power inverter to the front of it that turns your 12 volt up into 110. So now here we are, the power's down and we've used up all the gasoline. All I've got to do is take and plug my power inverter in to my Stanley, and the batteries are up on it, and take my 110 line plug right into the power inverter and switch it on. And if you notice, the light came back on in the refrigerator, and we are now back up and running, which is great. But this 12 volt isn't going to last forever and ever and ever. So right over here I have a window just a few feet away from where this refrigerator sits that I can easily run my solar. I have I have 3 solar panels. I can deploy one of them and dedicate it directly to this refrigerator if I need be. I have basically just run the solar charger in, plug it right into the Stanley, and the solar will maintain the battery and charge it up all day long. And with enough storage left in, nothing is hooked to this right now. It's completely self-contained. I could pick the whole thing up and load it in a vehicle if I had to, with no wires, no cords, other than the Stanley being plugged into the refrigerator. There's no outside source of power or anything. Like I say, it's an RCA. Got a double wall glass door and an LED light with the adjustment. I keep it on max. It's down to about 42 degrees in there right now. I added some of the shipping foam to it, just insulation. I've slid it along the sides here, and it dropped the temperature. It's only rated to 46, but it dropped the temperature significantly by adding just the extra styrofoam that came with the packing on it. And that's how I'm going to store my insulin and perishables after I've exploited all my gasoline and everything. It's for what I've got in it, and for what it's going to do, it's well worth it. And I can run it off of a large solar system or just off of that little Stanley pack. I hope this answers some of you guys' questions about what to do for refrigeration. I mean, not everybody's going to have an endless supply of fuel for their generators and whatnot. So as long as the sun shines, and you got something like this or a small Of course, you know, the bigger refrigerator you go, and if it has a compressor, this little one will work fine for like a trucker cooler or those travel coolers. I don't recall the temperature that those will drop to. That's why I went with the wine cooler. I know exactly what it's set to run at, and didn't want any problems. Plus, I think this is a little bit more insulated than the cooler, the double glass door. But again, if you go to a larger or a camper size refrigerator, or a refrigerator with a freezer in it and a compressor, of course you'll need to go to a larger capacity power source, batteries, and a larger inverter. I just went with a small thing to keep it portable. Usually the electric's on, so I use this Stanley for a lot of other things, jump starting tractors or whatever, cars. And so like I say, you can run it off of a single source like this, or you can pair these up to car batteries or whatever you have available for power. Hope this answers some of your questions, and it's a nice little setup for after the grid's done and the gasoline's all gone. If you guys got any questions or anything about how this is hooked up, or anything, the RCA was purchased through Amazon, and the Stanley jump packs, you can find those just about anywhere they sell Stanley products, Walmart, Kmart, a lot of your department stores, and Amazon, of course. So hope you guys liked the video, and I hope this helps you guys out with some storage problems of your insulin and medicines.